you become a brand, don't you? You become more of a consumer brand. I mean, you know, I think it's fair to say that most people in business know Jeff Bezos for his success at Amazon. But outside of the business world, how many people really know his name, despite the fact that the guy's worth $27 billion? So, you know, we can't say that that's not part of the attraction. Because, you know, if you look at the numbers, this is a newspaper that has been seeing declining sales for 7 years in a row. Last year it lost $50 million. They wanted $250 million. They basically got $250 million in cash. So he's paying what the askers, you know, were requesting. So clearly, you know, there's got to be some motivation to this. I mean, obviously, I guess he thinks he's going to take his internet prowess and take that and somehow rescue the paper with that. But there's not a whole lot of, there's no clear evidence how he gets from where they are right now to profit.
Yeah, and actually, when you look at $250 million on valuation, it may be what the askers wanted, but it, you know, compared to an Instagram, compared to some of the things that Yahoo's been buying, it's cheap. And it's for the influence and clout that the Washington Post has.
Sure. I mean, again, you know, if you're worth just under $28 billion, as we estimate, $250 million isn't a lot. The other thing I would say is that $250 million is about 10% of the market cap of the company, which is, you know, as businesses go, pretty cheap for a valuation. But, you know, he's following in the footsteps of lots of billionaires that have been snapping up papers recently. Warren Buffett has been buying local papers. The owner of the Red Sox had just bought the Boston Globe. There's a lot of people that see this as an exciting space to be in, and, you know, I guess for us in the news business, we can only welcome money coming into the industry.
Yeah, and it also, I guess, has, unfortunately, it brings a lot of questions about where the media industry, or certainly the paper industry, will go from here, if you look at these valuations.
If you look at last year, I said the last 7 years sales have declined. Last year, the hard print ad sales at the Washington Post fell by 14%. Ad sales in general fell by 7%. So the big problem is print ad sales. So clearly, part of the route is to figure out how to make the Washington Post successful online. And I guess, considering that Amazon is the world's largest internet retailer, Bezos is well placed to do that, if anybody's going to do it.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. Very interesting development, certainly, for the papers. And I bet a lot of newspapers around the world are looking to see what's happened to the Washington Post and maybe see whether their fate is down that path as well.